apart from making the framework, it anchors the muscle, meaning sort of holds the muscle, and it supports the main organs of the body. The bones are present so as to support the organs and also to anchor or hold the muscle. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes. So a bone, it is a very strong and it is not flexible. That is the reason why when we, fall and sometimes you break your bone, isn't it? The
Yeah.
reason is that because the bone is not at all flexible. It is non-flexible tissue. It is made up of calcium and phosphorus compounds. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Prashita, are you there in the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Again, dear, your video is like blank.
Oh,
I don't know what is the case,
maybe
but
I'll have to check with all of the system.
And Rima, why is your video not switched on?
Oh, it's, I will switch on later.
Now see, there are two bones, like see, whenever two bones are connected to each other, they are connected with the help of ligament. Okay, a ligament is another type of a connective tissue. Okay, it is very elastic, sort of like connecting two bones together, and it has a very considerable amount of strength. Okay, so
Okay.
ligament, it would connect two bones together. Understood? And it is very elastic in nature. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now moving forward, we'll see another type of connective tissue, that is your tendon. Okay, now this tendon is responsible to connect the bones to the muscles. When you are connecting bones to the bones, then that is done with the help of a ligament. And when you're connecting your bones to the muscles, then that is done with the help of a tendon. And both of these are connective tissues. Okay. But if we are talking about the tendons would have a great strength, but they would be, less flexible. Okay, they have limited flexibility. You're getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it clear up till now?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Now, after the tendons, let us move on to the cartilage. Okay. See, cartilage, it is a type of connective tissue. It has widely spaced cells. Okay. And it is softer as compared to the bones. Okay. It has smooth surface and it is, flexible if you compare cartilage with a bone. Like how bone is not flexible, but cartilage is flexible. Okay. And this cartilage basically smoothens the surface of the bones at the joints. Now, we'd have to see that, we already know that the bones are present in all the parts of our body, isn't it? How many bones are there in our body? Do you know?
Uh, 206 or 306.
Very good. Very good. 206. Very nice. So 206 bones are present in our body. Okay. Just a second. My camera is. And let us see where the cartilage is present. So the cartilage is present in the nose area. Now you might, turn your nose like this. You might feel like your nose can, bend both ways, right? It can bend up and down also. So it
Even
means,
ears having cartilage.
yes, ears, you can fold your ears, right? So
Yes.
because cartilage is very flexible, you are able to do that. So cartilage is present in your nose area. It is there in the ear. It is there in the trachea. Trachea is your windpipe. Okay. This
Okay.
part, obviously, we don't fold it on our own, but the cartilage is present there. Then it is also present in the larynx. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now, this is everything about the cartilage. Okay. Now, moving forward, we will see what is areolar tissue. See, this is again another type of connective tissue. Right now, we are studying about the connective tissues. Okay. And we are studying about the different types of connective tissue. So the areolar tissue, basically, it is found in between the skin and the muscles. Okay, so the place in between where the skin is and the muscle below it, there is an areolar tissue present. Okay, and it is found in between the skin and the muscles. It is found around the blood vessels. It is found around the nerves and also in the bone marrow. Okay, these are the places where areolar tissues are found. Now, what is the function of areolar tissue? So areolar tissue, it fills the space inside the organs. If there is any hollow space left, it will be filled up with the areolar tissue. It also supports the internal organs, okay? And it also helps in the repair of tissues. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this was all about your areolar tissue. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let us move on to another type of tissue, that is adipose tissue. Okay. Now see, adipose tissue is a fat storing tissue of our body. Okay. It is the type of tissue that stores fat in our body, and it is present below the skin. Okay. Just below the skin, adipose tissue is present, and it is also present in between the internal organs. Okay. So it is present first below the skin, and it is also present in between the internal organs. Now, the cells of this tissue, they would contain flat globules or fat globules. Why? Because the adipose tissue is a fat storing tissue. That is why it would have globule. Here means drops, drop like structures. Okay. Like bubbles, you understand bubbles? Same
Yeah.
way, the bubble like structure or circular globular structure, it would contain fat. Understood? And that will be present in the adipose tissue. And because of the storage of fat, because the fat is there in the adipose tissue, it acts as an insulator. Okay, it acts as an insulator. It means that it provides heat to the body. Got it?
Yeah.
Yes. So with this, that is all about the different types of connective tissues in the body. Now, first of all, you draw this flow chart. Okay. Draw this saying that the connective tissue is of these various types. The first one is blood, which is a fluid connective tissue. Then there is your bone. Then there is cartilage. Then there is tendon, ligament, areolar tissue, and finally there is adipose. Okay, so these are the following types of connective tissues that are present in our body. So is this whole unit of connective tissue clear to all of you?
Yeah.
Prashita, is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So with this, the part of connective tissue is over. So now you note this much down. First, you write the flow chart, and then you start, you note down from where I'll show. Okay. First, you note this down and tell me when you're done so that I can scroll up. Note it down. Rima, are you done like noting it down?
Just a second. I was just zooming the screen.
Okay. This part, I'm just asking you to write first this part. Okay. This whole part.
Yeah, ma'am.
Done.
Yeah.
Prashita, are you also done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. Are you sick, Prashita?
Yeah, ma'am. The climate change. It's raining here today.
Okay. Okay, now you people can note down from the bone. You have already written about the blood. Now you write from the bone. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Start noting it down. Tell me when you're done.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Prashita, are you also done?
No, ma'am. Like the last part is remaining, two bones.
Rima, have you written it up till it is very elastic, it has considerable strength?
Sorry, ma'am, repeat it.
Have you written it up till the end, like it is very elastic, it has
Yeah,
considerable strength? Okay.
yeah.
So now you can start noting it down. Ligaments contain very little matrix. Matrix is like sort of like a substance from which the ligaments are made up of. So it is made
Yeah,
up of
matrix fluid.
has little matrix. Note it down and tell me when you're done.
Yeah, ma'am, completed.
Nishita, what about you?
Yes, ma'am.
Be like write quickly, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, not all the time is wasted in noting it down. Right.
Ma'am, I'm done.
Yashita, are you also done?
Yes, ma'am, almost. I'll just write the last line and then I'm done.
Yeah, ma'am. Done.
Okay, so with this, now you people know everything about the connective tissues which are found in the human body. Do you have any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Everything you've understood very nicely?
Yeah.
Rashita, you're done writing? Tell me when you're done, then I'll move on to the next topic, okay?
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay, very good. Now, connective tissues are over. Now we'll talk about muscular tissues. Okay, we already know that muscles are there in our body, right?
Yeah.
So see, muscles are basically all those, muscular tissues are that type of tissues that contains elongated cells. Okay, elongated means long stretched cells are there, and these cells are known as muscle fibers. Okay, now we know
Okay.
that we move because of the presence of muscles, right? Because the coordination between the bones and the muscles help us to move. Okay, so the muscular tissues are, it is responsible for the movement in our body. Now, the muscles have the ability to contract and relax. See, if I am picking my hand up like this, it means that the muscles in my body are like my hands, they are contracting. That is why I am picking it up. Now, as soon as my muscles will relax, I will put my hand down. Okay. So because
Yeah.
of the contraction and relaxation, we can say that muscles have that ability, and because of that, we can move and do all sorts of movements. And this contraction and relaxation, it happens because of the contractile protein. So muscles have contractile proteins, which helps the muscle to contract and relax. Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Now see, muscles are of three types. The first type is skeletal muscle, then there is smooth muscles, and finally there is cardiac. Okay. Now, skeletal muscles are those muscles that are attached to the bones. Okay. It is also known as striated muscles. Striated means, something that has stripes on it. Okay. Striations or stripes are present. So that is why it is known as striated muscles. Why? Because it shows light and dark bands or striations. When you will, see a skeletal muscle under a microscope, you will find that just like how black and white lines are, same way,
Yeah.
skeletal muscles would have light and dark bands on it. Okay. That is the reason why the skeletal muscles, they are also known as striated muscles. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Now, the cells of the skeletal muscle, they are long, they are cylindrical. First of all, they are very long. Then they are cylindrical, meaning they are cylinder-like in shape. Then they are unbranched and multinucleated. They have many nuclei in one. Okay. Each cell is multinucleated, meaning more than one nuclei are present. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you just share this as well? Like I have written, but in this
Okay,
the
you want
online
like the
format.
PDF.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I will share. But you people still note it down on your own
Yes,
also.
ma'am. Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
send this, okay?
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, very good. Now see, whenever you write it in your own handwriting, you will remember it well. That is why. I don't have any problem in sharing this, but it is for your own good. I will share this, okay? Don't worry about it. Now, see, if I ask you to raise your hand, can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. If I ask you to nod your head, can you do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
So it
ma'am.
means that you can do it on your own, right? It is under your control, right?
Voluntary muscle.
Okay. Now, if I ask you to stop the process of digestion in your stomach, can you do it for
No,
me?
we can't.
Please
Involuntary.
do it for me. Can you do it? Just do it for me. No, you can't do this much for me. I'm your teacher. Can't you stop your digestion for me?
Ma'am,
No?
it's involuntary.
Oh, it's involuntary. So you people won't do that, right? I'm so hurt.
Yeah.
I'm so hurt. My heart is broken now. Anyway, so now you get why I'm doing this.
Yes,
Means
ma'am.
that when you can do it on your own will, when you can do it on your own, when you want to do it. So that is why talking about the skeletal muscles, they are under our control. We can do it on our own. So that is why they are also known as voluntary muscles. Okay. So what are the three names? First is skeletal muscles. Then the next name is, tell me the next name. Skeletal muscles are also known as
Voluntary muscles.
voluntary muscles. And what is another name?
Uh,
Tell me, it is because of
striated
the,
muscle.
yes, striated muscles. Correct.
Okay.
Yes, these are the three types or the three names of the skeletal, two names of the skeletal muscle. Okay. Now let us see the example. The example like the muscles which are present in our limbs, right? In our hands, in our legs.
Yeah.
Yes. So those are your skeletal muscles. So is the skeletal muscle clear for you?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
ma'am.
correct.
Okay. Rima, can you tell me the three names? The two names of the skeletal muscle. First is skeletal muscle, then the next name is?
I just didn't remember.
It's right there on your screen. It's right there on your screen. See it?
Actually, ma'am, the screen's getting blur, I guess.
See, the other two names are voluntary muscles and the striated muscles. Okay.
Ma'am, wait a second.
What?
No, the screen is like kind of moving, I guess.
Now see, let us move on to the second type of muscles, that is smooth muscles. Okay. So see, smooth muscles are not under our control. So they are involuntary muscles. Okay. They are unstriated. striations meaning light and dark bands, they are not present in the case of smooth muscles. So they are unstriated. And then, like how I said that the skeletal muscle was cylindrical in its, appearance, the smooth muscles, they are spindle shaped and they are uninucleated, meaning each of the cell would have one nucleus only. Like how in the skeletal muscle, it had many nucleus, so it was multinucleated. Whereas in the case of smooth muscles, it would be uninucleated. Now let us see what is the example. So iris of the eye. So now see, if I take a very sharp object and come at you with it towards your eye, will you be able to keep your eyes open?
No.
No, right? You will suddenly blink to protect your eye, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that is one example. Now, the smooth muscles are also present in the uterus. It is present in the bronchi of the lungs because we cannot regulate it. We cannot move it, stop it, do it anything on our own. So that is why the smooth muscles are known as involuntary muscles. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like how it like we automatically blink, like we
It is
know
done,
it's come.
yeah, it is done like the brain does. Okay. Your brain has a function to protect you, to protect your body, to protect your eyes. So it has this mechanism so that it will automatically close. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let us talk about the third type of muscles, that is cardiac muscle. Okay. Now, cardiac means the heart. So the muscles that are present in the heart or the muscles that the heart is made up of, that is your cardiac muscle. Okay. Now, can anybody here stop their own heart? Are
No.
anybody of you superhumans?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope I don't have superhumans here. No, right? Okay.
No.
So it means
Ma'am.
that, yes, so it means that even if we like now we can't stop our heart or start our heart on our own. So again, the cardiac muscles are involuntary. Involuntary. What is the meaning of involuntary, Rima?
It means like we can control ourselves.
Yes, it is not under our control. Very good. Now, let us look at what are the features of cardiac muscles. So, cardiac muscles are cylindrical, they are branched, and they are uninucleate. They also have one nucleus, just like how smooth muscles did. But they are branched, whereas they are cylindrical in shape, whereas smooth muscles are spindle shaped. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes,
Do
very
you
good.
know, ma'am, after
Yes, ma'am.
every biology class, I'll be like, I'm lost in my thoughts, like how it came like that. Everything will be running in my brain.
Everything about what?
Like whatever you're teaching right now, like after the class, I will sit and just like I'm lost in my thoughts, like how it can be possible. Everything
Yeah,
running
it's
in my
very
brain.
possible. We are made in that way, right? God has made us
Yeah.
in such a unique way that so many things happen in our body. Yes, now you people can note it down. Starts from here. Biology is a very interesting subject, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'm done. Right.
Kahita, are you also done?
Yeah.
If you want to, you can make 3 columns, or you can just first you can give skeletal muscles as the heading. No, first you write down muscles are of 3 types. Write down, I'm reciting it. You write down muscles are of 3 types. Okay. First, skeletal muscles. Then put a dash. And then you write everything that I've written about the skeleton.
Ma'am, I'm done.
Write the rest of the part also.
Ma'am, I'm done right now.
Okay. Rashita, tell me when you are also done, and I'll move forward.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. 1 second.
Then after this, you put like number 2, and then you write smooth muscles. Like how you wrote skeletal muscles, in the number 2, you'll write smooth muscle, meaning this is the second type of muscle. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Done.
Now you write about the smooth muscles, and then you write about the cardiac muscles, just like how you did. Okay.
Okay.
Are you done writing it down, both of you?
Ma'am.
Done?
Yeah,
Then the cardiac, the smooth, both of them are done.
yeah, both of them are done.
Okay. Prashita, what about you?
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So now you people have understood everything about muscles, right? The muscular
Yeah,
tissue. Is there any doubt?
no, no, there's no any.
Oh. Now let us talk about the last type of tissue in our human body, that is the nervous tissue. Okay. So see, we know the brain, the spinal cord, all the nerves in our body, they are made up of nervous tissues. Okay. And the cells of the nervous tissue, they are known as neurons. Okay. You can also call it as the nerve cells. Okay. They are the functional unit of the nervous tissue. So you can write neurons are the functional unit also. Are the functional unit of nervous tissue. Nervous tissue. Yes. So the single unit is the neuron. Now the cells of the nervous tissue, they are highly specialized for being stimulated. Okay, they can transfer information, you can say transfer impulse. Okay, and it transmits the stimulus very rapidly from one place to another, like the signal. Like if you want to, move your hand, then your brain signals it to move. Okay, and it is done with the help of neurons or the nerve cells. So that signal, like as soon as you think that I want to pick my hand up, you can quickly do it, right? So just imagine how fast the impulse is conducted. The signal is sent very quickly. Okay.
Yeah,
Now let us talk about what are the different parts of the neuron. So the first part is the cell body, then there is axon, and then there is dendrite. So the cell body, it contains a nucleus, okay, and it has sort of, it has a nucleus and it looks like projections come out of it, okay. So this part is the cell body. From this, a single long part arises, that is the axon, and it would terminate into the branches, okay, the branched parts, and these parts will be dendrites. So these will be dendrites. Axon is the middle longer part, and the cell body is this whole thing. Okay, it does not have, I've written cell body 2 times.
ma'am, can you explain it again? I'm not sure. Like I didn't understood.
Okay. See, first of all, you have to understand that the neuron, okay, one cell of the nervous tissue is known as the neuron. And now we are looking at the structure of a neuron or the parts of a neuron. So the first part is the cell body. This part, okay, the head part is known as the cell body. It contains one nucleus and cytoplasm. Okay. Then
Okay.
from the cell body, a long single part arises. That is the axon. And then from the axon, several branched parts arises. Those are the dendrites. Okay. So these are the parts of a neuron. Okay. You getting it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Is there two brains are there?
What is there?
Two brain, like two, like in one in left and in one right. In one is in right side.
Two brains.
Yeah.
See, brain is one. It has two parts. Okay. It has
Oh,
right side, left side, two parts are there. Brain is
oh.
one in everyone. Okay. Everyone has one brain only. Okay. We don't have multiple brains. I wish we did, so that we can store so many information, right? But we have only one brain. Okay. Now the length of a nerve cell is 1 meter. Okay. It is 1 meter long. And there are many, many, many nerve cells in our body. Okay. And many nerve fibers, when they come together, when they are connected by a connective tissue, they make up a nerve. Okay, and the signal that passes, okay, that signal your brain is sending to your hand when you want to pick it up, that is a nerve impulse. Okay, that signal is known as a nerve impulse. Is it clear?
Ma'am, one more question. Like, we easily write with the right hand, right? But why we can't write with the left hand? How
That
much
is
easily?
something else. That is something else. See
No,
that.
that is mostly about the practice of writing. If you practice to
Yes.
write with the left hand as well, you can write with the left
See,
hand.
there are people who can write with both their hands, both of the hands,
Yeah.
Yeah.
simultaneously. So that is practice. That has nothing to do with the impulse. Okay. If
I thought
you,
it's also
like for example,
talented.
no. See, for example, if you, when you were a baby and your parents would have taught you to write with your left hand, then forever you would write with your left hand. It is something that we learn after being born, like reading, we learn after being born, right? That is how. Understand? Now you people
Yeah.
can note it down. And with this, your whole chapter is complete.
Okay. I feel like it's raining right here.
Hmm.
I love rain. I love playing in rain.
What?
I love playing in rain. I feel like it's
Oh,
raining right now.